Inhale, arms up. And exhale off to the right side. Let's just simply pulse. Keep your bottom on your heels. And just let your elbow be over your ear. Just give yourself a little stretch from your pelvis all the way through the neck and the elbow. One more. Easy. Inhale, stretch the arms up. And then let's exhale and go right off to the right side and put your right hand behind you and your left hand on your thigh. Roll the shoulders, lift the chest, extend and lengthen the neck, and then slide over and look over your right shoulder. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Just easy, letting your eyes feel the full range of motion. Eyeballs are wide open. And on the exhale, flatten your belly. Let your hands slide along the ground. Inhale up onto all four, or no, onto your shins. And exhale. And inhale up. And exhale. And inhale up. And exhale. And inhale up. And exhale, softly sit back down on your heels. And then easy. Inhale, lift up. And left hand goes off down by the hip. And pulse, easy. Good. Let that hand slide out far enough. Careful your head on the bed, Fred. That's like poetry. Oh, how beautiful. Move right there. Yeah. Good. You made it. They were waiting for you. And then easy. Inhale, lift up, both arms up. And exhale, let the left hand come behind your hip and the right hand go outside your thigh. Roll the shoulders, extend the spine, let the neck be lengthened, and look over your left shoulder. Breathe in, breathe out. Keep your heart lifted and open. Lift a little more, Gary. Try and sit strong on both buns. Breathe in, breathe out. Hi. Breathing in, breathing out. Good. Try not to fling yourself backwards. Make sure you're really seated right on top of your heels and your buns, plural. Exhale, flatten the belly, sweep the arms around on the ground. Inhale, lift up overhead, rise up onto all fours, and easy. Open up, curl your toes, fold the fingertips in on your pads. Drop the shoulders, hold the arms in a V or a Y, and you're going to exhale through the nose. Good. Exhaling with the belly button. Think about the belly button. Don't worry about the arms. Try and hold the arms from your wing bones. Try and get some action through the Cheeto area. I haven't had Cheetos in 2 days. I'm having withdrawals. Wide arms, wide heart. Breathe. Like 20 more seconds, so breathe a little faster. Just charge up your body. X, 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 X. Like you were panting. But get the ribs to move. Get your belly to move. Flatten the belly. Inhale, arms up and overhead. Look at your thumbs. Press the thumbs together. Inhale, a little bit of extra breath. Hold the breath, push your pelvis forward, stretch the arms long, swallow, hold the breath, swallow in so you cap off the windpipe and absorb through your lungs. Once more, sip in through your mouth. Hold the breath, swallow, squeeze your bottom, stretch long out of your waist. And easy, press the palms together, slide on down your heart line, flatten your feet, and sit easy on your thighs, on your heels, I guess it is. Palms are up. Sit easy. Thought this was going to be quieter than my house, but who knows? Find yourself like you were in India with life pulsing and vibrating all around you, and yourself gazing inwards, noticing the subtleties, the warmth in the body, the desire for a large breath or a small breath. The brow is unfurled. Don't worry about your legs. And we invite ourselves to cultivate an intimate relationship with our breath, with our bodies, with our spirits. We invite ourselves to receive to the crown of our head, through our forehead, through that sixth chakra, the intuition, the intuit, the cyclops. We invite ourselves to raise our hearts, open our hearts, to be able to pulse. Beautiful. Exhale, let it be a sigh. Round your back, sit back behind your tailbone, hold your knees, round out your belly. Just kind of round the back out. Then we're going to let the hands slide to the thighs. Going to come up on our shin bones, curl the toes, feel the, what are they called? Where the thighs enter into the pelvis. And just kick your tailbone back, your shoulders and elbows back, your chest forward, and kind of wag your tail. Just remember what it is to be sassy. You know, cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha, little spike high heels. Then curl the pubic bone under, pull the pubic bone towards your belly button, flatten your thighs, roll your shoulders, reach the arms out, up, and overhead. And just 3 breaths. Off to the right heel, left hand to the sky. Pelvis stays flat. Breathe 1, 2, 3. Softly bring that prayer right to your chest. Bring your left hand to your heart. I love this. Stretch that left hand up, right arm join. And exhale off to the left heel. Keep the pubic bone and the thighs flat. Reach through the right fingertips, really stretching those thighs. Beautiful. Gazing upward, smooth brow. 1 more breath. And then fold the right hand onto your heart. Keep the elbow high. Find a sense of grace, of acknowledgement of the abundance of love in your life. And then stretch that right arm up, left arm up. Arc around. Come to your lower back. And let your hands scoop into that sway back area. Elbows are going to come together again. Curl and flatten the pubic bone. Lift the chest. Try and squeeze your elbows together. Don't let your head just hang off like a big bowling ball. Keep your chest lifted, your thighs stretching, and your gaze smooth to the heavens. You can hinge back slightly so you get more effect in your thighs. Beautiful. Keep the pelvis forward, chest up. Arc back a little more there, Freddie. And then easy, you're going to inhale, lift your head up, sit down on your heels, grab the heels like a doorknob. Take the crown of your head down to your knees and hold on to your heels. So the crown of your head goes to the ground, the nose goes to your knees. You hold your heels and lift your buns up. Hold on tight to the heels. Stretch out that lower back, yes or no? Stretch, lift the bottom. Rooted and grounded in the earth, open and vulnerable. Nose is tucked into the knees. Oh, hi, Brenda. How are you? Good. Make yourself stretch out that lower back. And then easy. Stretch the hands out in front of you and curl your hips around. Flatten your feet is fine. You're doing good, Gary. I'm glad to see it. You've been working too hard. That's what I think. Spin around. Don't get lost down there on the ground. Keep spinning around now that you're up and at it. And then easy. Tail under, open up, cat and cow. Exhaling. Make sure you pull your heart forward, your shoulders back. Stretch out your stomach. Look up at the sky. Wag your tail. Then you can round. Make sure everything is like wonderful. To really find a sense of connection to all those parts of your body that you're spinning through. Stretch out your belly, particularly shoulders back. Look up more. Look up way more. Exhale. And easy. You're going to take your hands and find yourself nice and organized, thumbs towards each other. You're going to press on each fingertip, and the elbow creases face each other. Your toes curl under. You sit on the heels and just press on the heels of your hands. Drop your shoulders from your ears. Arms are straight. Stretch out your toes. Breathing. Robbie, you're so well matched. And then easy. You can always be on this side if you want to be in the movie. And then lift your hips up and go into a small crouching down dog. Shake out your head. Elbow creases are strong. Shoulders are wide. Lift up the heels and the buns. Arms are strong, and then press and pedal your ankles and heels. Alternating, stretching out the Achilles, stretching out the calves, pulsing your chest towards your thighs. And then hinge and inhale into plank. Remember that plank is like a piece of wood. Your head is in line with your spine. Your hands are strong. Creases of your elbows are engaged. Heels are pressing away from you. Don't forget about your stomach. Better breathe, Billy. Get that belly against the backbone. Press the heels away. 5 more breaths. Don't give up. It's just your own weight. Remember, you need to be strong enough to bear your own weight. Oh my God, we're going to have to get really strong. 3. No, don't give up, darling. 4 and 5. Watch your head, Fred. Easy. Knees down, chest down, buns up, elbows up, boobs to the thumbs. Boobs. Whoever thought that? Slide your legs on back. Flatten your feet. Come into Sphinx. Easy. Rock your hips. Sphinx. Down on the ground. Careful of the wall back there, Gary. He's pushed you into the corner. Lift your chest. Hands are spread nice and wide like pancakes. That's a new one. Lift your chest. Stretch your feet back. Try and get your little toes on the ground. Flatten the feet. Lift your chest. Look over your left shoulder. See if you can see your heel. Look at this dog. And look to the right. The ball's bigger than the dog. Lift up. Look over your shoulder more. Eyes are wide. Feet are flat. Are you breathing? It's always helpful. Come back into the center, easy. Now pull the legs together, flatten the feet, get your little toes down, keep the heels together, lower the bosoms down and stretch the arms back behind you. Do your fly by night. Engage this rump area and the outer thighs so that you really could speed around right above. Just be like one of those little Devies. One of those little Devies. Little Devies are like little spirits. That's good. Head is up, chest is up, arms are by the side, legs are together. Strengthening the lower back without hurting yourself. Inner thighs together. Make yourself zoom, zoom. Ooh, breathe in, breathe out. Hey, I like that. Breathe easy. And lower down and go ahead and take your hands underneath your forehead. Turn one head to the side. Let your heels relax. So the heels open up. Your toes are facing each other and you're resting on your arms, forearms. And I want you to breathe. Breathe into the lower belly. Breathe into the ribs. Feel yourself surrendered and supported. Feel yourself at one with the earth. Pressing that lower belly with a large breath against the earth and then emptying it out. Change your arms and turn your head the other direction. Easy breathing. And bring your head back into the center. Bring your legs together. You're going to lift up and take the left hand across your body. The left hand across the front of your mat, actually. That was terrible cue, a terrible cue. So the left hand, left arm goes from elbow to the fingertips, parallel to the front of your mat. You're going to fold in the right leg and see if you can take that right hand around and grab your thigh. Grab your ankle. Good. Oh, very good. I can believe it. What happened, Fred? You're on the wrong part of your body. Oh, there you are. Good. Same arm as leg. Good. Lift your head a little bit. Lift. Oh, beautiful. Oh, they move in duet. That's so funny. Uh-huh. Lift your chest. Then you can take your hand on top and try and fold that foot into your bottom. You can cry, Fred. It's good for downhill skiing. Breathing. Good. Very good. And then easy release. Just go ahead and cross the right arm across the body. Bring the legs together. Fold in the left leg. Good. And lift the chest. You can always slide that arm closer. Dana, don't go overboard. I know. Be careful of your knees. You can meditate into it. That's good. Flatten that back foot. That's good. Lift the chest. I can only see your toes, Brenda. Lift the chest. Stretching, flattening, feeling how your body relates to the earth. Good job. And then go ahead and take that foot and fold it in. See if you can get your heel to your rump. That's good. Press on that right forearm. Lift the chest. Oh, can you feel your quads? Yes. Ah, saw those coming down those bumps. Ah. Where are you going, Fred? Stay flat on the ground with your thigh. Cry a little. And then easy release and fold your hands in there And go ahead and open the hands underneath your shoulder, on the outer side of your shoulders. Lift your chest up and hinge back into down dog. Hinge back into seated child's pose. Sorry. Go ahead and let your bottom go all the way to your heels. Your arms are stretched out long in front of you. Your forehead is on the ground. Let your bottom settle in on your heels. Relax. Relax, restore, renew, release, surrender. Breathe easy. Consider yourselves beyond blessed that you have the opportunity to yoke and join with the earth, to receive from the heavens. Come on up onto all fours, easy. Wag your tail a little bit. Again, keeping that lower back flexible, working through the stiffness, working through the kinks, working through the areas of the body that have the resistance. Let's go ahead and try our famous, breathe. Elbows are in, hands are nice and widely spread. So you have a big paw. In the old Palace studio, we had a rug that had big bare paws. Give you that inspiration to utilize all the extremities for strength. Right leg is going to go on the ground behind you. Elbow creases are engaged, shoulders are down. Stretch out that Achilles and the calf of your right leg. Kind of looking beyond the end of your mat. Pressing your shoulders behind your wrists. And then hinge. That hinging is like really wonderful. You just hinge so the shoulders come over your wrists and the right leg just floats up to the sky. Arms are nice and tall, belly is engaged. Pull that right leg off your right hip and look at your toes. And then spin that right leg all the way around. Careful of the wall, Gary. And look over your left shoulder to your toes. That's good. Pull that leg forward more. More. Keep the knee off. Keep the chest up. Looking over so that you really would like to look over the back seat of your car for whatever you dropped. You can keep that on the ground, Robbie. And then lift the leg and bring it off to the right side. And lower that right leg down. Make sure you get the little toes down. And just open up your body and look up at the sky. Breathing in, breathing out. And lower that right hand down and lift the leg up and stretch that leg back behind you. And 3 times. Inhale, exhale, bring the knee to your nose. Round your body. Get the knee tucked up in there. Stretch the leg out. Look up at the sky. Inhale. And exhale. Bring the knee to your nose. Press your hands. Tuck in. Round your back. Good job. Stretch it back. And exhale. Round it in. And this next time, you're going to stretch it back and pull it all the way to the front between your hands. So you come into runner's lunge. Remember, this is the most awkward part because you need that coordination in the hip flexors. So if you can't get the foot far enough to the front of your mat, go ahead and drag it all the way to the front of the mat. Drag it even more here. That's good. And then lunge in. That's good. And then lift your chest, Will. Are you tipping over? Curl your toes under, the back toes. Drop your groin. Stretch that back thigh. Subtly just swivel your heart forward. You should feel it right away. Yes or no? Yes? You feel it right away. So find yourself organized and strong. Back toes can be curled. And then go ahead and hold on to that front thigh. Try and get off the back kneecap so that the left thigh stretches towards the ground. And then the whole rib cage swings forward and up. So patchy here. Good. Breathing. Shoulders down, babies. Hello. Chest forward. And then take that left arm, stretch it up to the sky. Oh, how good does that feel? And then take the right arm and add it. Oh. Slide your hands on down. Always nestling the thumbs at the breastplate, pulling that right leg in and twisting the body to the outside. You come towards me. Twisting the body to the outside of the thigh. Go the other way, Gary. You go towards the wall with your arms, Gary. Take your left arm all the way. There you are. Now suffer a little bit. Lift your chest. Drop your thigh. Lift the chest. Drop the thigh. Lift up a little bit, Mr. Squires. Exactly. Add a little elegance to the deal. Underneath it. Freddie, which way are you going? You're going the wrong way. Freddie, go the other way. Freddie, go the other way, away from your bed. No, don't change your feet. Don't change your feet. Just twist on top of it. Ah! And then lift your head and smile. There you go. Aha. And then easy. Undo yourself. Hands, both hands on either side of your right toes. Keep that right foot up there, Fred. Don't jump the gun. Don't fall off the ski chair. Lunge in. Drop your hips. Lift your chest. Look up. And now tie the tailbone to your heel and hinge backwards, which means as you sit back towards the back heel, your right toes come up towards your nose, and then you really cry. Cry more. Breathe in, breathe out. Oh, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. Good. How you girls doing? You're the flexi girls. Good. There it is. This is Brenda loves this one. She goes into the splits. The rest of us just cringe. Breathing. Don't drop your head so much, Care Bear. I mean, Willie will. Your head weighs 8 to 15 pounds, depending on your attitude. So don't give up. Pull that right bottom back and change the stretch in the upper hamstrings. Yes or no? Should just begin to like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And then easy. You're going to hinge forward. Bring the fingers by the front toes. Lower the front hip. Lift your head and chest again. And just try once. Just hinge back. And lunge forward. Once more. Hinge back. It's getting better. Lunge forward and easy. Lift the back knee. So you're in runner's lunge. Lift the back knee. That's good. Toes are curled under. Breathing. Now lift your bottom a little higher and sweep that right leg all the way up to the sky. Kick yourself in the buns. And then add some beauty to the deal. Keep the leg high, elbows in, lower yourself down. Inhale into up dog. Roll over your feet and sit back in child's pose. Relax. Arms are long. Head is down. Feed your brain. That oxygenated, prana-filled blood, that circulation of oxygen in the body that feeds the marrow of your bones, that life force, the breath of life. Everybody talks about it. Everyone has spoken of it for centuries. So pull the oxygen in, pull the breath in, feel the expansiveness, the buoyancy of your breath. Feel the quietness as you let your head get below your heart. You bow down and connect to the earth. You feel the easiness, feel the sweetness. Allowing yourself that little bit of surrender. Easy breathe in, breathe out. And then softly you can spread your fingers, look between your thumbs, inhale up on all fours, table position, roll the shoulders, find yourself kind of wiggle and shake out any of the creaks or the crimps or the stiffness. And then prepare yourself using the forefinger and the thumb and your fingertips to take some pressure off of your wrists. Arms are long, belly's at the backbone, curl the heels and stretch that left foot back behind you. And press on the heel of the hands, drop the shoulders and stretch out that left calf and Achilles. It's subtle, it's not big. You should feel it just because you at some point wore too many high heels and walked too much around. Watch out for the head, kids. Now you're going to hinge forward over your shoulders, over the wrists. All the fingertips are engaged. The thumb and forefinger, the leg just floats up, easy. And then you pull that left leg off to your hip. And then you spin that left leg around all the way, drop it on the ground, look up and look over your right shoulder. Can you see your heel? Oh, it feels so good in your waist. No, other one. Get your toes down. Oh, honey. No, it's just water. And then easy, bring that leg around, bring it front, off your hip, lower the foot down, roll the foot, and easy, open up. The little toe, that little toe blade presses into the earth so that you create an arch in your left foot. Your shoulders are stacked over each other, your neck is long. You're gazing at the sky, breathing in, breathing out. And easy, good. Keep breathing. It's so good for you. Lower that arm down. Lift the leg and spin it back behind you so you're in a nice parallel position with all points of the body, the heel, the crown of the head, the arms, the armpits. Inhale, exhale, bring the knee to the nose. 1, kick that leg back. 2, 3 more. Pardon me. 1. Just feel that motion. What do you use? You use your stomach, you flip your tail. 1 more. Good, beautiful. And then this time you exhale and step that foot forward between your hands. Remember, this is where you drag it. Pardon me. You drag it to the front of your mat and you lunge down. So the distance between your front heel and your back knee is big, is large. So you can roll over the kneecap and you can sink your hips. Woohoo! Yay! Sink in and lift your chest. Feel the strength of your front foot. The knee is safely over the top of the front foot. Your pelvis is dropped. Your back thigh dips towards the earth. Ah. Breathing. And then easy, curl the back toe. Hold on to your front thigh and just lift your chest up. Drop the shoulders, expansive across your heart. Heavy in that right thigh. You feel it? Yes. Stretch out those quads. Dip down and then swing that chest forward so you pull the unattached ribs away from your kneecap. Then you can add your right arm. Beautiful. And you can add your left arm. Strong in the front foot, strong in the front leg. And then slide your hands down your heart line. Inhale. Push that knee, the left knee in, and turn and twist your body to the outside of the thigh. Really giving yourself super stimulation, range of motion. There you go. Use the bed, Fred. That's good. Palms can go together. They can slide towards your heart. You can lift up the back knee if you want. Find yourself in a twisted runner's lunge. Activating the big areas of your body. Good job. And then, good job. Then lower that back knee and let your hands unwind near the front foot. Curl the back toe. Keep that same leg there, Fred. Yeah, because now we got to stretch back and you got to find glory. Hamstring glory. Easy. Pull the tailbone connected to the back heel. Sit back towards the back heel, the left toes to your nose. And you can move around a little bit because one side of your back, one side of your body is going to be a little different than the other. Try and stick that leg out there a little more, Gare Bear, that left leg. Just, yeah, and then just sit back towards your heel and just cry a little bit. Oh. Wiggle your hips because you're going to feel almost the exact artistry of the design of your body. You can visualize that big, powerful hamstring muscle, the insertion point right up in your buns. You can feel where the ligaments are. Swing your buns around, buns. Breathing. What? And then easy, hinge back forward. Bring the fingers in line with the front toes. I find myself a little bit on the spider fingers because then I can lift my back knee and I can lift my buns high enough that my stiff front leg can sweep up to the sky and kick myself in the buns. Breathing. And then easy, elbows are in, look between your thumbs, keep the back leg straight and lower yourself softly down to your thumbs. Sweep yourself into up dog, hinge over into down dog. Hold yourself for 10 breaths in down dog. Equalize your body. Ears between the upper arms, armpits stretching towards the earth, tailbone reaching to the sky. Strong breath, all the fingers engaged, wide through the shoulders so you don't have your shoulders near your ears. Please breathe, dropping those heels if you can. Feeling your chest reaching towards your thighs. 3 more breaths. 1, straight legs, buns high, arms strong, press yourself. 1 more breath. Inhale into plank. Exhale back into down dog. Inhale into plank. Exhale into down dog. Inhale into plank. Exhale into down dog. Breathe. Inhale into plank. Exhale into down dog. Easy, lower the knees, cross the ankles, and sit back. Sit back easy and cross-legged. Sit back easy and cross-legged. Just sit for a moment. Find yourself in that place where you can cultivate patience so that waiting around becomes a place where you can recharge rather than get anxious. So just find yourself seated, spine long, shoulders soft, easy breathing. Easy. Press down on your inner thighs and let your shoulders go up to your earlobes. Arms are straight. Drop your chin on your chest and roll your head around, cradled by your shoulders. Just notice if you feel some uchi coochie, some snip snap. Arms are straight. I know I always have one side. Easy. Shoulders are up this time, Fred. You get to press on your inner thighs, shoulders at your earlobes. Shoulders all the way up so that when you roll the head the other direction, it's cradled. But you might find one side is noisier than the other. And then easy, come into the center, roll the shoulders back, stretch the arms out, up and overhead. And the left arm is going to go to a T, and the right hand is going to wrap over your head to your ear. The elbow is going to go out. You're sitting nice and straight. You're going to inhale, and exhale. Drop the right ear to the shoulder, and slowly, keeping the chest lifted, lower that left arm down softly towards the mat. Breathe in, breathe out. Loosen your jaw. Let the fingertips just grace the mat. Really feel that shoulder opening up in the side of your neck. You can turn your head a little bit. You may get a bit of an adjustment. Keep breathing. Left arm reaching long. One more. And then softly release the head gently. Let the right arm go up to the sky and stretch out to the ground. Relax your palms and just sit softly with your eyes closed. And scan your body. What is the difference? Is it the warmth or the coolness? Is it a tingling? Is it a release? Is there more space? What color is it behind your eyelids? Easy, reach out through the fingertips, lift up overhead, inhale, and exhale that left ear arm. Is that right? No, we'll go the other way. Right arm and fold the left arm over. Lift your chin, boys. Lift your chin so that you're not here, but you're here. So that that ear, your left ear, will cradle right into the top of your shoulder. Your right arm is directly off you. Your shoulders are over the pelvic bowl. Slowly lower that right arm, reaching through the fingertips, loosening your jaw, open and closing your mouth, keeping the chest lifted up, breathing in and breathing out, reaching through the fingertips on the ground. That's good. There you go. Let your head go a little more, Gare. Breathe in easy. And slowly you can turn your head down towards the mat. Rotate gently up towards the sky. Bring it back into the center. That right shoulder is far away from the right earlobe. Breathe in, breathe out. And gently release the head. Easy, left arm goes up, stretches out to the ground. Arms reach up overhead. Slide the fingers down so the fingertips are right at your third eye, right in the center of your eyebrows, in the center of your forehead. Your elbows are up, your chest is open. Press your head forward and resist with your fingers. See how that engages your stomach. Breathe in, breathe out. Feel the resistance. And then release easy and come around underneath your neck, underneath your hair, and rub around on your occipital, on that little bony bottom of your skull. Dig your little fingers in there. It is Halloween after all. You can get that skeleton out there. And you can dig around, pushing up on the bones. Dig around, because it's such a big head and a skinny neck. So hard for it to hold itself. Rub around. Give yourself a little rub in the hair. And then easy, inhale, lift the arms up overhead, flicking the fingers away, humbly sliding down the heart line, inviting yourself to be conscientious, to be clear, to be compassionate, to be kind, to be abundant. Allow joy to rumble through your body. Exhibit that joy through a small and soft smile. Let your hands go on down and lay down on your backs for a minute. Pull your knees into your chest. The biplane is out. Tuck your knees way into your chest. And then grab onto the kneecaps with your palms and spin each leg around in the ball and socket joint. Let your knees rotate around. Feel that relationship with your back. Feel the support of the earth. So the spine often gets an adjustment even when you just simply lay down. Reverse the spin of the knees. And then easy, hug those knees in close to you, drop your shoulders, curl that tailbone to the sky, wrap your arms around your shins and squeeze your thighs to your chest. Breathe in, breathe out. This gives you somewhat similar to an inversion. It's a stimulation to your thyroid. Keep the knees right at the chest. Hold close. And then easy, open the arms up. Gonna cross your right leg over your left. Keep the knees at your chest. If you can wrap that right foot around your ankle, go right ahead. Inhale and exhale off to your left. Exhale off to your left. Let the knees go down. That means that right arm is going to come over, stack the shoulders, and then swing and unfold. You can sweep your hands across your eyes. You can massage your lower back. There's nothing wrong with giving yourself a little extra massage, especially if there's a tactile area. If your hip is chronically creaky, go ahead and rub. If the buns are tight, if your lower back is achy breaky, then easy, you open up that right arm, your belly flattens against the backbone, you come back to the ground, unhook it to the center, unhook your feet and bounce your hips. Just bounce the pelvis down on the ground. Any stagnation, any calcification, any stuff that's just a big bother, just bounce, bounce, bounce. Then hug the knees in again, hold the knees close. Keep the back of the skull on the ground. Keep the knees at the chest. Keep the arms wrapped around, squeezing. Breathe in, breathe out. We'll stay for about 30 seconds. Breathing, you want to shift the dynamics in the body. The ability to play with gravity, to play with squeezing, to play with the abundance and largeness of your breath. Exhaling and emptying the breath. Feeling that central core active and vibrant. And then easy, opening the arms out, easy. Crossing the left leg over the right leg. If you want to wrap, as it were, an eagle or Garuda, or if you just keep them up at your chest, left thigh on top of the right, inhale and exhale off to the right side. Now, when you exhale, keep the knees above the waist if you can. Cross that thigh on top. Let that left arm come across to you, and then sweep the left hand across your eyes and just look away from the knees. Create that spiral, that ringing effect through your organs. Again, the left hand can rub the kidneys, poke around in that bony structure of your hip, rub your outer left thigh. Breathe, children. Open the ribs, breathe easy. And then easy exhaling, letting that left arm and the belly pull the back to the ground, unhook the legs, and easy. Arms go by your side, bounce the hips down on the ground. And easy, 3 times or 5. Maybe you're going to inhale and just lift your hips up, keep your arms down on the ground, palms down, and articulate the spine like a string of pearls as you lower down. Lasting to lower is the belly. So the tailbone curls, the knees press forward, the pelvis raises, the chest comes to the chin, and you lower back down. Vertebra by vertebra. You can breathe twice or 3 times on the way down, no problem. Once more, inhale, lift the hips up. And lower back down. And easy, grab the outside of your feet and go into happy baby. Let those thighs open to the outside of the ribs and the kneecaps go in the armpits. Hold the outside of your feet. Go rock a little bit side to side, again, equalizing the stretch in your lower back. Again, soles of the feet open to the sky. And if you're in the mood, you can take the arms on the inside of the thighs, straighten the legs, and rotate the feet so that you get that full range of motion of the feet. Good. Tailbone down, Robbie. Good. You guys will have a big crash, but that's your friends, so that's okay. More than friends. Stretch your legs long, Freddie. Hold the inside of your thighs. Go up with the big legs into a V. That's good. Open. That's better. Wider. Oh, good. Wider. Just think, cross-country skiing. You can... Oh, and there's the flexi girls. And the boys are wild. Breathing. And then easy. Bring your hands to the outside of your thighs or your calves. Press the legs together. Hands behind the head. Legs are straight to the sky. Elbows are open. Shoulders are off the ground. And you begin to breathe. Clean it out now. Clean it out. Everything that's been dislodged and loosened up. Exhale, belly to the backbone, legs to the heavens, shoulders and head off, throat open, face smooth. Breathe. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Through the nose, through the nose. Just like the little engine that could. Just like the little engine that could. Elbow, shoulders are off. Don't give up now. Don't give up. Head is up. Shoulders are up. Legs are up. Both legs are up, darling. That's nicer. What happened to these feet? Breathe. Just your stomach. Organize. Lift the chest. Lift the head. Lift the chest. Lift the head. Lift the shoulders. Breathe. Last 10. Breathe. 10 more. Last 10. Inhale. Hold everything. Squeeze. And exhale, softly relax onto the ground. Legs can go wide, arms can go wide, eyes stay closed. Breathe. Find yourself softly. Easy. Find yourself absolutely, completely relaxed into the earth. Relax yourself soft, easy. Eyes are heavy, lips are plump, face is smooth, breath is natural and easy.
Om Radha Krishnaya Namaha. Om Radha Krishnaya Namaha. Om Radha Krishnaya Namaha. Om Radha Krishnaya Namaha. Om Radha Krishnaya Namaha.
Large muscles drop from the bones. Sense which parts of your body are connected to the earth, which are touching.
Om Radha Krishnaya Namaha. 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 Om Radha Krishnaya Namaha.
Hollow body, relaxed, renew, restore, practice being a witness so that anything that upwells simply floats on by.
Om Radha Krishnaya Namaha.
Remember that we surrender to grace. Remember that I bow down and that I celebrate and that I honor and I sit in receivership of abundant grace. And we thank the stars and the moon and the sun, the earth, the gods, the goddesses. We thank each other and ourselves for the million moons of blessings, for the abundance of grace.
Om Radha Krishnaya Namaha. Om Radha Krishnaya Namaha.
We strive for excellence. We strive for excellence in desire, in demeanor, in delivery, and in discipline.
Om Radha Krishnaya Namaha. 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 Radha Krishnaya. Om Radha Krishnaya Namaha. 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 Om Radha
Easy.
Krishnaya Namaha. Om Radha
So sweetly on this autumn day. Let yourself breathe in being conscious and aware of that inner apothecary, that magical surge of consciousness and all of our pulse of life.
Om Radha Krishnaya Namah. Om Radha Krishnaya Namah.
So easy, breathe into your heart.
Krishna.
Breathe into your heart, breathe in a little deeper. Let the breath draw you back into the vessel. Let the breath come and extend and fill your toes and your fingers. Let your thumbs go across your fingertips. Reconnect with the nervous system. Breathing a little deeper. On your exhale, you can just softly gather the hands into your heart. Gather in all that love and abundance, all that sweetness, the friendship, all your inspiration, that abundance of grace. Twine the fingers, roll the arms out, up and overhead, palms facing away from your crown. Step the straight legs together, flutter your eyelashes, move your lips, stretch long, wiggle, 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 like wow. And exhale, you can roll off to either side you wish. We're at taco moon, half moon. And then press into the earth and press up to seated position that's comfortable for you. Remember to acknowledge that seatedness, your earth-boundedness. And then reach out through the fingertips, lift up and overhead with a big inhale. And pressing the palms together. Open up the fingers, baby thumbs, and baby fingers stay glued. And let that lotus mudra, that cup, that chalice slide down your heart line. Thumbs nestle at the breastplate, inhale. Exhale, softly press the fingertips together and bow the brow towards the heart. And in this humble and ancient position of greeting and honoring and welcoming, we remind ourselves that that dancing, incandescent, great spirit lives within ourselves and others. And we know the sameness of the breath, and we know the sameness of our blood. We thank ourselves for being present and a part of. Thank you so much for being part of today. Namaste. Namaste. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much. So good to see you. So good to see you, girls.